with other household items. And if you don't want to do that, you could still definitely do this workout with body weight. This workout is totally suitable for all levels of fitness. We're going to do 6 different exercises. 3 are going to be for the lower body and 3 are going to be for the core. We're going to be working for 30 seconds on, followed by 15 seconds of rest. We're going to run through those 6 exercises a total of 3 times, all right? As always, we're going to start with a quick warm-up before we get into the work, and then we'll finish it off with a super quick cool down. Our 6 exercises today are going to be squats, plank, lunges, a double crunch, deadlifts, and glute bridge. Go grab your water, grab some weights if you have them, and meet me back here. Let's go.
Heart, no making amends, no waking up beside.
All right, let's get started with our warm-up. Take a nice big deep breath. Let it out. And let's get going. We're going to start with a little jog on the spot. All right, remember, the name of the game here today is just for you to get out and get moving.
Keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. 'Cause I've been stoned.
If you're just getting going and this jog is a little bit too much for you, that's okay. We're gonna march on the spot. Either way, I want you to get those arms going. I want that core pulled in nice and tight. All right? If you're ready, get into that jog. All right. Make sure you're taking nice, big, deep breaths. Remember, the purpose of the warm-up is not only get that heart pumping and get those joints moving, we want to get those lungs going too. All right, let's go into some butt kicks. All right, you want to slow it down. We're just going to do a little hamstring curl. Core still pulled in tight. You're going to hear me say that a bunch of times today. All right, you always want to think about keeping that core engaged, nice and strong through that center of your body. All right, so we're kicking our butt. Woo. Take some nice big deep breaths. All right, let's switch it up to jumping jacks. Jumping jacks aren't for everybody. If you need a modification, you're gonna do a nice, strong, alternating side tap. Get those arms up, get those legs going, and if you're ready for it, you're doing those jumping jacks. All right. Woo. Okay, let's warm up through those hips and inner thighs now. Just a little quick side to side. Remember, always just going at your own pace. If it doesn't feel right, swap it out with a different move. All right. Okay, and even though it's a lower body core focus workout, do some nice big arm circles. Loosen up through that upper body. Switch directions. Oh, feels good. And open and close. All right, get that whole body nice and warm and ready to work. All right, let's jog it out for a few more seconds. A little bit bigger than that first time if you can. Maybe pump those arms a little bit bigger. All right, a few more butt kicks. I love butt kicks because they help loosen up through the front of those legs, through those quads. Belly button still pulled in nice and tight. All right, and jumping jacks to finish off our warm-up or the side tap. I like incorporating jumping jacks because they're a nice lateral movement, all right? Moving side to side. A few more. All right, nice big deep breath. Let it out. Grab a quick sip of water. Meet me back here in a minute. We're gonna get started. All right, we are gonna get ready to work. Remember, we're working for 30 seconds on, followed by 15 seconds of rest. That means you're gonna do as many reps as you can in 30 seconds. Starting with squats. Grab your weights, shoulders are back, feet are hip width apart. Here we go. Now, there's a few different places that you can put your weights. All right, down at your side. As long as you can keep that chest proud and those shoulders back. If you want, you can get those weights up on your shoulders. But again, make sure you're squeezing your butt as you come up, sending those hips back. Belly button in. You got 3, 2, and 1. All right, 15 seconds of rest. And then we're doing a plank, all right? So we're alternating between a lower body move and a core move. So for a plank, We're getting into that push-up position. Hands are stacked under the shoulders. Let's go. 30 seconds. Now we're not just hanging out here. This shouldn't be easy. I want you to think about pulling that belly button in towards your spine. Fire up those quads. Squeeze your glutes and tighten everything up. And breathe. Hold. If it feels easy, squeeze harder. Come on, 5 seconds. Deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 15 seconds of rest. Our next move is a lunge. Remember, you can use body weight too. If you're not quite ready to use weights, just use body weight. All right, reset. Shoulders are back. Core is pulled in tight. Here we go. So we're stepping out. We're doing an alternating lunge. What I want you to do is think about landing through that heel and pressing off through that heel. Squeeze your butt. Keep your shoulders back. Keep that chest proud. You want to think about coming down to a 90-degree angle with both knees. All right, remember, you can have your weights up on your shoulder as well. And if you're finding that that's too much, put them down. All right, that's the last one. 15 seconds of rest. We're going to our next core move. All right, it is a double crunch. So, on your back, pull your belly button in. You're gonna lift and curl your hips and shoulders off the floor at the same time. All right, time is on. Woo. Think about pulling that belly button in. Think about keeping your back pressed down to the floor. So I don't want any air under your lower back here. All right, scoop it out and keep it pressed down. You're almost there. You have 5 seconds to go. You can swap this out with any other core move you want. All right, come on up. We're going into deadlifts now, all right? So shoulders are back, core is tight, feet are hip width apart. I want you to chop at the hips, hinging at the hips, keeping those weights nice and close. Time is on, here we go. So weights are nice and close to the legs, shoulders are back, belly button is pulled in. I want you to feel that stretch through your hamstrings, squeeze your glutes to come up. All right, try and keep your back nice and flat. Keep your belly button pulled in. Keep those shoulder blades plugged in. Nice neutral spine all the way down. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice job. All right, let's get down to the floor. Our last exercise is the glute bridge. All right, so if you're using weights, you're putting them on your hips. All right, are we ready? Here we go, press to those heels, squeeze your butt to come up. Keep going. Nice job. So really think about tucking those hips under and squeezing those glutes. Press through those heels, really squeeze. You're almost there. You got 5 more seconds, come on. Press and squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna rest for about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna repeat that circuit 2 more times, all right? Grab some water, meet me back here. All right, now you know what to expect. Let's get into it for round 2. Make this one just a little bit better than the first. Let's start with those squats. Here we go. So, as I mentioned before, you want to send those hips back, squeeze those glutes. As you come up, keep that belly button pulled in nice and tight. All right, weights can be up on your shoulders. They can be down at your side. You can hold them at your chest in a goblet hold. And if you're finding that to be too challenging, guess what? Put them down. 3 seconds, come on, really squeeze. Think about the muscles. 3, 2, and 1. All right, quick rest. We're going into our second set of plank. All right, hands under the shoulders in that push-up position. Are you ready? Let's go, 30 seconds. So, belly button is pulled in tight. Nothing is relaxed here. If you need to modify, you're coming down to your knees, and I still want you to think about a nice extension through the hips, belly button pulled in nice and tight. So really think about drawing that belly button in towards your spine. It should be hard to talk. the lunges. Remember, weights at your side, weights up on your shoulders, at your chest, weights it all. All right, I'm gonna go to the side so you can see. Shoulders are back. Deep breath. Let's go. Step it out into that heel. Press off. Now I know sometimes lunges can be problematic if you have sensitive knees. So if that's you, I want you to put the weights down and maybe think about not going quite as far. All right, but I still want you to think about stepping out into that heel, pressing up, squeezing the glutes, keeping that core nice and tight. All right, we're almost there. We got 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. We've got that double crunch. All right, so think about just curling up into a little ball. Belly button pulled down to the floor. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Inhale, exhale to crunch. Make sure you're breathing. Never hold your breath. Remember, go at your own pace. If you want to modify, you can just do one knee at a time. And if this move isn't working for you, guess what? You can do a different core move altogether. Come on. We're almost there. Hang in there, take a break if you need to, and then do a couple more. We got 3, 2, and 1. All right, hop up. We've got our second set of deadlifts. All right, I love deadlifts. Great exercise for the posterior chain on the back side of your body, but it takes a little bit of time to perfect the form. Shoulders back, tip of the hips. Think about shaving your legs with your weights, maintaining a nice neutral spine, so nice flat back, belly button pulled in. Squeeze the glutes and hamstrings to come up. So hamstrings, glutes, core. Hamstrings, glutes, core. Belly button in, come on. Keep those shoulders plugged in. So what we don't want is rounding through the back, right? We want a nice flat back. Last one. Okay. Let's finish it off with the glute bridge to finish round 2. All right, weight on your hips. Remember, weights are optional. If you have mini bands, you can put a mini band around your knees too. Feet are hip width apart. Weights are on your hips. Here we go. Press up and squeeze. Yes. So remember, with the glute bridge, we're not trying to press and arch as high as we can because you just end up with a sore back. What we really want is actually a little pelvic tilt and a tuck. Squeeze the glutes to really feel it in those glutes. Come on, keep going. You got 7 seconds left. Ooh. Yes, take your time. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are gonna rest for about 30 seconds, and then we're coming back for our 3rd and final set. All right, meet me back here. All right, if you worked out with me, you know that the last set is the best set. Let's go. Squats, last time. All right, so what that means is I want you to squeeze a little bit harder. Maybe go a little bit lower, or maybe go a little bit heavier. All right, lots of ways to make it a little bit more challenging. Really squeeze that butt. Come on, you got 5 seconds. No more squats after this. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. All right, last set of plank from your toes or your knees. The most important thing here is that you're pulling that belly button in, keeping that core nice and tight, and squeezing as many muscles as you can. All right, from your toes or your knees, let's go. Time is on. Belly button is drawn in. Okay, try to tuck your butt under just a little bit. Hands are stacked right underneath your shoulders. All right, same thing. If you're on your toes, fire up those quads. Squeeze your glutes. Pull that belly button in. Come on. It shouldn't be easy. If it feels easy, tighten it up. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Okay, lunges, 3rd and final time. Remember, weights or no weights, it's up to you. Shoulders back, nice big deep breath. Here we go. Step it out, press it up. Step into that heel, try and keep those shoulders back. Not to round forward. All right, keep those shoulders. Keep that belly button pulled in. Make sure you're breathing. Remember, reduce that range of motion if you need to. All right, put those weights down if you've had enough. But just keep moving. All right, you got 5 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. All right, down to the ground for that double crunch. Remember, if for whatever reason this core move doesn't work for you, swap it in with one that you like better, all right? Final time, 30 seconds. Here we go. Belly button pulled in nice and tight. Come on. No air under that lower back. Try and keep that back pressed down to the floor. Inhale, exhale. Come on. You're almost there. Modify. Just doing one at a time if you need to. You're almost there. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come on up to your feet. We got 2 more moves. We got deadlift and glute bridge. All right, shoulders are back. Chest is proud. Core is pulled in tight. Are you ready? Hinge at the hips. Let's go. Squeeze that butt to come up. Weights stay nice and close to your feet at all times. All right, so think about having your weights tracking over your shoelaces. Nice flat back. Nice neutral spine. Belly button pull in. Squeeze that butt. Come on. You got it. Go 5 more seconds. Come on. Don't rush through the deadlifts. Think about the muscles you're working. Last one. Here it is. All right. Woo. 15 seconds of rest. And then we're doing our final 30 second set. Glute bridge. All right. Coming down to the ground. Weights, no weights. Mini band around the knees if you want to. Shoulder width apart with the feet. Let's go. Press it up. Come on. Press it and squeeze. Come on, you got this. This is the home stretch. We can see the finish line. You're almost done. When we're finished, you'll have done 3 full rounds of lower body and core exercises. Come on. Don't quit now. You got 5 more seconds. Really squeeze that butt. Tuck those hips under and squeeze. Last one. Woo! All right, put those weights down. Roll on up. All right, don't go anywhere. Meet me back here in a minute for a quick cool down and stretch. Awesome job, guys. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Don't go anywhere. Let's do a quick little stretch, quick little cool down, just to loosen everything back up before you get on with your day. All right, I always like to seal the deal with a nice big deep breath. So all the way in and all the way out. Shake it out. One more. All right, now, as you exhale, I want you to just fold forward and relax your head and neck. Give it a little shake. A little shake, no. A little nod, yes. Really nice stretch for those hamstrings. Oh, relax that head and neck. We carry so much tension through our neck and shoulders. All right, slowly roll up. Belly button pulled in. All right, let's do a little stretch for the inner thighs and the hips. So you're just lunging to the side. Think about pulling that belly button in. Always only going to a level that's good for you. All right, nice job. Switch it over, other side. Okay, come on up. We're gonna do a little quad stretch. If you need to hold on to something, you can. Sometimes her balance is off. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it isn't. Just thinking about getting a nice stretch through those quads. Belly button's in nice and tight. Taking those nice, big, deep breaths. All right, and the other side. So this is a little bit of an express stretch, so if you have a little bit of extra time, I would love it if you stuck around and did a few extra moves. But something's always better than nothing, all right? Great opportunity to loosen everything back up, but it's also a really great opportunity to show some gratitude for what your body just did for you. All right, let's come down onto the ground really quick. This is a great little stretch for the hips and glutes. So if you can, get you to cross that ankle over that opposite knee. All right, and just feel that nice stretch through the hips. If you need to make it a little bit easier, you could extend that leg. And if you'd like to, you can actually come down onto your back. This stretch always feels so good. All right, if you're in that seated position, just switch it over. Otherwise, if you're laying down, just switch sides. So you can hold on to that shin or that hamstring, but it just feels so nice. All right, let it go. Roll it up. All right, extend your legs out in front of you. We'll do one more little hamstring stretch. So if you can, just reach for your toes. You need to bend your knees a little bit, that's okay too. But just think about feeling a nice gentle stretch to the back of the legs. Nice big deep breath. All right, one more nice big deep breath all the way in. Oh, and let it out. All right, you did it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick lower body core workout. I'd love to see you back here again.